Hey everyone, this is Disc Junkie, and today I'm back for another episode of Disc Junkie's Jeep. Actually following up on something I did a while back, which was that I installed these really awesome skull headlight covers, which I got from an American company called Est2Rad Customs. And I'll leave a link for the old video in case you want to check out most of that process. Even though I loved these covers, they essentially ended up not really working together with my angry wild boar style grille, and this is because the angry eye silhouette, which meant that the entire light was sort of being pushed down, and didn't notice this when I was driving. But if you go to have your car checked at the auto mechanics doing like the annual checkup, they will actually comment on that, and you will be advised to have to get that fixed, so to speak. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna try to sort of cut away some of the plastic, and hopefully I'll be able to put in the headlight covers once again. Another thing I'm also going to do is that I'm actually going to fix something which sort of relates to that. One of my front headlights has actually blown, and so I've picked up a spare which I'm going to be replacing. And I'm also, while I'm doing this, I thought I would just take the time while I have my grill off to install some brand new headlight rings. Now these are pretty cheap ones I just got off eBay from China. They're all black. But anyway, that's what we're doing today. So the first thing you have to do is obviously to remove the grill, and well, I've essentially done this so many times in videos in the past that I don't think I really need to show you a detailed description of how this is done. You essentially just take away all the plastic clip things on the top, and then you just jank the thing from beneath and it should come right loose. And of course, always remember to just twist and release the blinker signal so you don't accidentally damage the cords once you're lifting the grill away. And once you get to this part of the video, this is also pretty damn simple. You just essentially twist out these little screws here. Just be careful not to drop them. This was really stupid. How the hell does this work? Oh, I accidentally twisted. What the hell is going on with this tool? I don't really know what happened. This is terrible. This tool just broke on me. Wow, okay, I'm gonna have to replace that. So once all of your screws are loose, this is just gonna come right out. Might have to read the instruction for this one, because I can't really film this anyway. Once you're able to get this loose, it's actually pretty simple. Just take out away this sort of rubber security thing, unclip the little metal clasp, and then you just replace it with a new one. Put that back right there. Put the rubber thing back. You don't want to get any sort of moist into the systems. And then, wow, this is so fucking dirty. I hope this was broken so I didn't just replace it for no reason. I'm actually surprised because this is really hard to get into place. I don't know if this is just for my particular Wrangler that they essentially made the cord really short, like they taped it up or something, but it is quite hard to get on there. But it's alright. I mean, if you have big hands, I got small hands, but if you got big hands, this might actually prove to be sort of difficult. There, sort of. And now we're gonna put some new rings on. I'm just gonna hit my key here to see if it lights up. That is lovely. Got these right here. These are new aluminum black one, whereas the original ones I had were these metallic tone to them. And I'm actually gonna start. This is one which is actually a bit damaged. You can see that I sort of cut it up on the sides here, which was sort of part of an experiment. I wanted to put them lower and things, but yada yada yada, didn't really work out. But hopefully we'll be able to still use this. Now, I didn't take the time to essentially clean these off, but might obviously be a good choice to do that. Trying to make sure that they are sort of in the position they're supposed to be. And then you gotta twist this. Don't over tighten them, because you could essentially, depending on how your rings are constructed. Looking at my old rings, these essentially had separate pieces. Like you see, the pieces are actually welded onto a ring, whereas on these new ones it's essentially one big metal piece. So these little wings, or what you want to call them, they're actually part of the same metal piece. But if you have old ones like this, if you tighten them too much, the little weld-on pieces might actually come off. Right, so now the headlight covers are in place and they are looking really fucking awesome, which I know, I just putting these on again, I just remembered how much I love these. They are awesome. Now we come to the part of this project which I've been sort of dreading, and that is that I'm going to try to take away some of the plastic on the back of my grill here. This won't be visible, but I have been sort of putting it off because I haven't really known what type of tool I'm gonna be using. I was thinking maybe like some sort of saw, machine saw, that I would be able to saw away some of the plastic. I'm not really much of a tool guy, so I want to give a thank you to my friend Noah, who was kind enough to lend me this thing. And I can't even tell you what kind of tool this is, but people out there probably know. So we're gonna use this to essentially grind down some of the plastic here. We're not gonna saw it away, we're just gonna grind it down using this grinder thing. And hopefully, you know, if my calculations are correct, this will be enough to essentially be able to put it back and not pushing too much against the headlight covers, so they won't affect the overall angle of the headlight. So yeah, feeling a bit nervous about this, but let's just go ahead and do it. Let's grind. Okay, this was really exciting. Great tool. And let me just show you where we are at right now. This is the untouched part of the left side. And then just moving over and show you the right side. You just look at this, where we are in terms of the size there. And just check the same on this side. I've actually taken away at least 1 centimeter, I would say, probably a little bit more. So I'm gonna try to do the same on this side, and then we're gonna put it on there to see if we are essentially where we need to be. So yeah, let's just keep grinding. Okay, that is looking really good so far. Let me just go ahead and detach you, and I'm just gonna lift this up to sort of get an idea, because when you're actually in front of the car, I mean, that cutout isn't even visible. Obviously, if you're standing a little bit beneath, you can see possibly that the curve might not be 100%. But I mean, if you have any sort of sleight of hand and sort of know what you're doing, not that I know what I'm doing, but I'm just very meticulous. If you want to do this, you know, this is the tool to use, definitely, because it's really simple and you can really grind with ease. I mean, it's as easy as taking butter out of the fucking, you know, butter, whatever you do with a butter knife, you know, it's really easy. It's like putting butter on toast. This also means obviously that you have to be careful, because you can very easily grind away too much. If you just give it a little push, just might take away too much. But I think we are ready to try to put on the grill. So let me just set you up on tripod right here. Here we go. Positioning the clips at the base. That is so fucking perfect. Get the little clips back on, pop the hood back down. And just to show you how specific this is, just a couple of millimeters away from hitting this. And on this side as well. Okay, this might be touching, you know, you can squeeze a paper through there if you want. So I would say that that is just as perfect as I'm gonna get. This is fucking awesome. I'm so happy that I was able to fix this, because it's been on my mind for ages, and this is the way I want the car to look. I want the skull headlight covers, I want the angle grille, I want the parrot flags, I want the duck, I want everything on there at the same time, and this is actually the first time I've had that. So yeah, this was awesome. I want to say thank you very much for watching. Shout out to my man Noah for lending me the grinding thingamajig. Thank you to you for watching, and as usual, hope to see you all next time.